Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Alright, so today we are going to be playing the Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons DLC. It's literally just a world, from what I can tell, so we're just going to hit create. I don't know how long it's going to take. This is the first time I've ever played Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Well, maybe not the first, but it's definitely the first time in a very long time. Yes, I understand. I'm not playing online anyway. I also turned off the music, though I'm not entirely sure if I need to or not. Because the Minecraft music is copyrighted, but I think this is custom music in it. Do not change perspective. Do not hide HUD. Okay. Render distance above 8 chunks or above isn't recommended. I'm pretty sure I have that. Alright, so we'll take a risk. Have the music at 20%. Because I'm pretty sure it's custom music as well. So video. Render distance. Oh, 50 chunks. Okay. Alright, we're good. Make sure your sound is turned up. Sometimes dialogue will not allow you to continue until the whole voice line is played because it's important. Okay. Warning, the map contains flashing lights. Okay. Oh! We're in a box. Why is my punch so slow? Okay. Use headphones for best experience. Find map. Okay, this is the team that made it. Start adventure. I have like a slow effect on me. DN Hall. Toys, winter clothes. We got all of our books. We got the starter set. We got... I can't really read. It's hard to read. There's Xanathar's Guide to Everything. I don't know what that one is. That looks like the... I don't know what that is, actually. No, that's the Dungeon Master Guide. But I can't read the other ones. The text, I can't tell the text. We got Dungeons and Dragons Monopoly. I don't know what that... I think that's supposed to be a VHS. Kitchen Stuff College. Got the DM screen. Monster Manual. Oh, here's the player's handbook. Here's the player's handbook. We got snacks. And look, we got the character sheet too. This guy is a wizard. Fighter. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Rogue. It looks like that says rogue. And this is barbarian. Interesting. Got the dice. Okay, so start adventure.
Hey! Glad you made it.
Gosh.
I'm really happy that you're willing to give this game a shot. It's one of my favourite things to do with friends. Between the role-playing, strategy, and just being goofy with each other, it's always a great time.
Okay.
D&D has something for every kind of player. Now, you said the other day that you wanted to just get kind of an intro experience before joining my regular campaign group. So
Okay.
I figured a more individual sort of experience would be a good way of showing you the ropes. Give you an idea of what the experience can feel like.
Okay.
Just take a seat whenever you feel like getting started. I've got snacks that should last us until the end of the universe, so help yourself to those too.
Take a seat. I wonder if I'm choosing a class here. If we're choosing a class, we'll choose fighter.
Good to go? Okay, so first things first, let's choose your class. I've got the basics already written up for a few of them, so you only need to worry about picking one.
Continue.
Do you want to be a holy warrior with the ability to heal yourself and smite your foes with the power of your deity?
That's a paladin.
Paladin might be the way to go.
Okay.
Oh, or maybe a wizard, using your magic to blast bad guys sky high with fireballs while deflecting incoming attacks? But a rogue could be fun too. Hit and run tactics, poisoning your enemies and watching them succumb to the venom. So satisfying.
Okay.
But it's also lots of fun to just be a barbarian with a big axe. Barbarians can get so angry that they just kind of forget that they've been hit and keep hacking away.
True.
I've always had a hard time choosing when I'm a player, so take your time.
Oh, there's only 4 classes. Interesting. Use a menu item. Use different movement inputs to choose. Okay. Interesting. So you can't be a fighter. Weapon longsword, weapon staff, weapon short sword, weapon great axe. Attack speed low, defense, range. Why is the paladin's range at 5? Interesting. We shall you be paladin then. Hold down. Hold down? Oh, right click, sorry. Select to cast paladin.
Okay, next let's allocate your stats. You want me to explain how stats and dice rolling work in this game?
Sure.
Stats determine what you're good at. Each stat has a use in combat, but they can also apply to role-playing situations and other things you do while adventuring in the world.
They went really in-depth
Whenever
with
you
this.
roll the 20-sided die, you'll add whichever stat applies to the roll.
They went really deep with this.
So, say you've got a +3 in wisdom and need to see if someone is telling the truth, you would roll the d20 and add 3 to whatever you rolled.
Okay.
That insight check would show how well you're able to read that person's intentions and emotions.
Wow, they went like full ham and like they just like took it. Okay. I mean, not took it, but they're like using everything.
Rolling high means you can understand them and see through any lies they might be telling. Rolling low means that you believe whatever they're saying. Within reason, of course. If you roll a 20 on that die, then you'll almost certainly succeed at whatever you're trying to do, or at least get useful info.
Okay.
Let's try an example. You are speaking to a tavern keeper, asking after some local bandits that you've been hired to hunt down. He talks easily enough, but he says that he has no information on these people or where to find them.
Say that again?
Stats determine what you're good at. So, say you've got a +3. That insight check would show rolling high means within reason, of course. Let's try an example.
Insight.
You are speaking.
12.
Okay, you rolled a 10, so add 3 to that. With a 13,
oh, wow,
you
it shows
notice
like right
him
here.
tense and
Oh,
almost
I'm blocking
physically
it.
withdraw when you ask him about the bandits, giving you the sense that he's
I'll
hiding
shrink.
something and knows more. That's pretty much it. Rolling a 20 when you hit someone in a fight also counts as a critical hit and doubles how much damage you do to them.
So the dice roll showed up. Oh, wait a minute. You can't see my mouse. Interesting. So it showed up right above me. See, I can see my mouse, but you can't. Why? Alright, you know what? It's fine.
Rolling a 1 on that die, though, can be really bad news. Sometimes it just means failing whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Sometimes it means failing so spectacularly that you, I don't know, fall down a flight of stairs, out of a window and into a pen of screaming goats. Okay, probably not that specifically, but you get the idea.
I know, that sounds pretty interesting.
You'll also see that your class already has stats that will best support their abilities. How you add your extra stat points is up to you.
Okay.
Do you want to make them better at what they already do, or do you want to balance them out a bit?
No.
You'll get more stat points to distribute as we play, so don't worry about this step too much.
So we're actually going to be leveling up as well. Interesting. Pick stats. Open the menu. Hold still. Movement up and down, right click to... Okay, so... Height, we got a lot of strength. Increase attack speed. Increase damage dealt. Constitution, surviving longer. Okay, we'll go one with charisma. Health. Decrease the cooldown for time for class abilities. Increase the likelihood of critical hits and the damage dealt by them. Really? Charisma does that? Interesting. Alright. Another... One more stat point. We'll just do another strength. Close the menu.
And like that, you've made your first character. Congrats!
Thank you.
Now, how about we dive right into things? Let me just set the scene for you.
Okay.
The continent of Faerun has seen hundreds of stories turn into legends. The Dawn Age, when dwarves overthrew the tyrannical giants and elves waged war against evil dragons, thereby carving out a place in the world for small folk. The tyranny of the Rose Dragon, when the great red worm Ylvir Asalisar nearly razed Kalimshan and established her cruel empire. The time of troubles, when celestials and fiends alike were cast from their own realms, warring and laying waste to the mortal plane in their efforts to reclaim their divine positions. Yet each great story has great people steering the narrative. The Rose Dragon's empire only fell because Rafak al-Khajan and his companions slew the evil beast. The
Oh god, that person has 22 in his stat. What the heck?
Those like the mage Midnight rose to the occasion, in their case
How do I have
taking
22?
the mantle of divinity from the slain celestial Mistra until she could be resurrected. Now we come to the precipice of another such event, a budding calamity that could warp reality as we know it. Though there is no prophesied chosen one, no foreseen savior, if you play your cards right, you might just be able to avert what is to come.
Oh god, there's a natural
Or
one.
perhaps your story will simply serve as a cautionary tale for those who survive. Despite this, it all starts with something as mundane as fetching groceries for your parents.
The way they did that cutscene was very clever. They were forcing your perspective somewhere. I could technically move around with the mouse, but it forced your camera's perspective somewhere else. We're still playing the game. It's showing us paintings, I'm pretty sure, right now. It's showing us paintings right now, and we're in a black box. I'm almost positive.
We open on Nashkel, a village on the
And now we're
northern
flying.
slopes of the Cloud Peaks.
And now we're
The
flying.
late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strained, whispered conversations.
Chapter 1. Humble beginnings. Interact with Eric to talk. Are you Eric? No. Oh, Eric is over there. Hello, Eric.
Standing behind his produce stand is Eric, one of the farmers living on the village's outskirts.
Okay.
You have known him for most of your life, though he is still young and smile lines have only just begun to crease the sides of his eyes.
Your father said you'd be along to pick up his purchase. I don't envy him his back problems, as if he didn't have enough to deal with already as the headman.
Okay.
Anyhow, here you go. I'm sure he appreciates having you around to do all the heavy lifting for him.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
Oh my god, I speak.
Sure thing. Just make sure to get home safe.
Whispers?
What's everyone whispering about? I only caught a bit.
Everyone's worried about the people who've gone missing. You probably
Okay.
already heard about Helsa not coming home yesterday. That makes the 4th person in 2 weeks. The trackers looking for her haven't come back yet, but if it's anything like the other 3 disappearances, they won't find anything. People are real frightened. I can't blame them. Might be a good idea to not wander around on your own, even in town.
Sympathetic.
Fair point. You watch out for yourself, too. Your wife would either break down or start tearing the forest apart looking for you.
True.
Yeah, and then give me a walloping for vanishing on her. But seriously, stay safe until we get this sorted out. Now, get going. I bet your father will be wanting lunch or something soon. Say hello to your mother for me.
Take care.
Take care, Eric.
Everyone here is gonna die.
Mm-hmm. See you around.
Return home. Okay. I think... Let's turn down the music. Okay. Return home. Is that back this way? Oh, nope. It is this way. So it looks like we don't have a food bar anymore, which makes sense. I can't actually talk to anyone. Oh my god, look at the walking animations. My god, are we playing Minecraft? I mean, we're definitely playing Minecraft, but still.
You hear voices from inside your house. Perhaps it is worth waiting and listening in.
And I just heard about it this morning.
Neri.
Does anyone else know?
Sunret.
I caught one of the trackers before he could go out to look for Helsa. He said he'd check it out while the trail was still warm, if there was one. But I don't know if he told anyone else first.
We'll have to assume that he did. People are already starting to panic, and this will make it worse. I heard people at the market this morning talking about unfamiliar monsters. No one had seen the things themselves, but the rumors are bad enough.
This goes on and you'll have a mob at your front door demanding answers.
I'm surprised we haven't seen one already. We've got to get ahead of this.
So what are you going to do about it?
Give me a minute. I've got an idea, but I want to talk it over with Katra first.
My
You're
name is
welcome to
Katra.
stay if you like. They should be back soon.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Put the food on the table and come talk to me. There's something we need to discuss.
Talk to Senret.
Listen, you've heard about the people going missing. I'm not going
Yes.
to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is gone now. Neri found their farm empty this morning without even a sign of struggle.
Okay.
This is asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's going to kill me after I say this.
Then don't say it.
But I need you to go speak with Endan Dravair and ask for his help.
You're right. I think I will throttle you. Are you insane? People are going missing, and you think sending Katra out into the woods by themselves is somehow a good idea?
To be fair, that does sound stupid.
I have to agree with Ellen. They'd make a tempting target.
The trackers have been going on their own, and no one's bothered them. Besides, after all the training I've put Katra through, they should be fine on their own.
Yes, but you could just send one of the trackers, or someone else.
I bet everyone's busy.
I want the trackers to keep looking for our people. Other than them, there's no one else I'd trust in the woods more than Katra. After all the times you've run off into there as a kid, you probably know the paths better than most of the villagers. And Vair's important. His ego probably won't let him talk to just a random villager. Neri could go, but she doesn't know how to fight, and I don't want the community's healer to be missing for a whole day if someone breaks their arm.
Okay.
And you're not worried what Vair might do to them?
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
Happy to help.
Mom, if I can help the village, then I'm happy to do it. Besides, I was just in the woods yesterday looking for berries, and I was fine.
I was hoping you'd say that. This isn't exactly a enviable task. I'm proud of you. Now, Endan Dravair is a proud creature. He has the wisdom of the ages and probably
Okay.
knows something that we don't. But there's a good chance he won't help us for free, just on principle. If he doesn't, I want you to offer him money. This pouch has 100 gold coins in it.
100?
Jeez.
Where did you get that kind of money?
I took it from the village's emergency fund. I'd say this counts. Rounded it out to 100 using money we were saving for a new roof. Start with a low offer, like 30, and work your way up, unless you think you're going to insult him or lose his interest. Whatever help or advice he can give will be welcome. If we're lucky, he might already know where our missing people are or where to
Okay.
look. A bird's eye view could show him what we need.
Okay.
I still think that this is a bad idea.
It's okay, I got this, Mom.
If I'm being honest, it probably is a bad idea, but it's the only one we've got.
Anything else?
Is there anything else I should know before going?
At this point, you know everything that we do. I wish we could be of more help, but Vair's home is not far. Hopefully nothing will bother you on the way.
Something is definitely going to bother me. I'll leave now.
Right. I guess I'll head out now then.
Oh, before you go, do you want to do a quick sparring match? Couldn't hurt to brush up on your technique, just in case.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
How does combat work? Try hitting a trading dummy. Press attack with your weapon in hand to perform a basic attack. The higher your dex set, the faster you're able to attack. Can I just hold it down? No. Every time you attack, there is a 1 in 20 chance that you'll do a crit, critical hits. Crit. Let's try class abilities and spells. When holding an item, use. So that's the heal. Divine Smite. I see. Okay, land has Divine Smite. Attack. Okay, so I have
One more
it pretty
thing.
low.
I'm sure you can find your way and don't want me fussing over you. But in case something happens, you should take your father's old wayfinder.
Gratitude.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Just be careful, and come back in one piece. We'll be waiting for you with some dinner ready.
Will do. Quest complete. The main quest started neither here nor there. Go to the Vestor's Cave. Unlock. So this is the Wayfinder? What is the Wayfinder? Oh, I can actually like move stuff. Okay. Can I use this? Can I open this? Strength potion, speed potion. So it looks like no matter what, I always have my weapon out, which makes sense. But right click for me is opening things. So these are barrels. We'll put the strength potion here. What is this? Main menu. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Die and respawn. Jeez, okay. This is a lot more in depth than I thought it was going to be. What? Now I'm confused. Oh, okay. Go to the menu, select... Oh, I already did this. I literally just did this, but okay. Yeah, so people have gone missing. So I gotta... Oops. Oops. Okay, so I wonder if I need the money here. So let's lay on hands, divine smite. What is a wayfinder? Oh, okay. So wayfinder is... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Strength potion, speed potion. We're going to have divine smite out just in case. Actually, no. We'll have nothing out just in case. So that is the way forward. Alright, so we are 100% going to get attacked. Just to make sure, I can't, like... Yeah, we're in adventure mode, so I can't break blocks. Huh! Look at that signpost. Okay. Still got the, sprinting available.
Is someone...
Nope.
Stay back!
We got goblins. Divine Smite. Ow. I got a crit.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I wonder if they got something to do with what's going on.
They dropped money, I think they did. So that's the right way. So we have to look out on the lookout for chests and stuff. So this is like, I'm pretty sure this is a handcrafted thing, so we gotta check for nooks and crannies. Gotta look everywhere. I like the ambient music. I'm glad that they took out the hunger thing from regular Minecraft, because that would have been super annoying to keep track of. You know what I just realized? I probably could have looted the village, like our hometown, because it looks like it still had the, like... Oh, and we healed too. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we don't need to worry about... I guess healing only matters during combat, and it looks like we heal outside of combat just naturally, which is good. Which makes sense. I think the game, from what I saw in the settings, it defaults on easy, which makes sense. You don't want this to be super difficult for a lot of people. Okay. Okay. Looks like we're going kind of the right way. It looks like there's a way to climb up over here. So let's go do that. I'm glad the goblins were the first thing we fought, though. Very classic. It looks like they had crossbows, though, which is interesting. There's only so much you can do, so I think they still had just swords, but it's whatever. Okay, wait, my ear is itchy. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I guess for now it looks like no side loot, or I could be missing it. To be fair, I could just be missing it, but we don't want to just wander aimlessly too much. So, off to the objective. Okay, we got the cave.
Guess this is it? Unless
Hey.
this wayfinder led me to some old owlbear den.
Don't say that.
Okay then.
What is this? Is this gold? This is definitely gold. Let's have Divine Smite ready, just in case. That's not good. Investigate the sound? Why would I investigate the sound? Maybe this is why I'm not an adventurer. Okay. Oh, jeez. VR, warring in pain and fury.
Why? Why do you do this? Release me!
What is happening? Oh, Veer's a dragon?
What was that?
Wait, is Veer a dragon? I'm confused.
As you reach for the coin that seemed to suck the life from Endandrava, you note a
Endandrava?
crack running down its face. Whatever these people want with it, you doubt they should have it. The moment you touch the metallic surface, though, a jolt of energy sears through your fingers and up your arm, followed by a sense of pressure, as if the ocean's tide were rushing into your flesh.
Okay.
Recoiling, the coin is adhered to your fingertips, bound there even as you feel that the force pouring from it stretches your skin and crushes your bones, threatening to rupture and burst your entire body. Rather
Excellent.
than your body, though, it is the coin that bursts, erupting into shards of metal as the same light that flowed into it earlier streams into you. The physical pain abates, though something continues to press on your mind, clawing its way into your thoughts and filling your skull as the world around you distorts and turns insensible, chaotic, and then, finally, dark.
Am I dead? Game over?
What happened? Where is...
Who are you? What have you done to me?
I don't know.
Answer me!
Please, stop! Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Who am... I will ask again. Who are you? What happened to those people in my cave?
Oh, so Veer is a dragon.
Your cave? Who or what are you?
Do not play games, child. I am Endandrava, and you will answer my questions.
I don't see.
I wasn't with those people, and I only saw the last part, when that weird coin started doing something. It looked like they were pulling something out of you, and then some thing was put into your body. I thought they'd killed you.
They might have.
What'd you see?
Did you see anything? I think I was unconscious for a while, but I must have walked to get back here, right?
I only came back to consciousness when you were calling for your parents.
I can hear you.
Why can I hear you? Where are you?
I bet he's in my mind.
We are obviously merged, you fool.
Yeah.
Now tell me how. What happened?
I have no idea. Any memories?
What do you remember?
I remember. They must have trapped my soul in that coin. I have heard of artifacts that can do such.
Okay.
I had never expected that it would be so painful, though. It felt like I was being torn and pulled apart, then crushed until I could not even tell what part of my body I was feeling. I suppose, though, that I was not feeling my body at all.
Okay.
After that, I saw the thing seeping out of my body, but I could not see if I was breathing. Everything after is unclear. It hurts to remember.
Okay, looks like we're probably going to go back into the cave.
I was still reeling when the next thing I clearly saw was your face. A moment before I felt that transfer again. Then we were here.
What now?
Now we need to return me to my... Do you smell smoke?
The village is definitely on fire.
Yeah. I'm going home. I need to see if anything has happened.
This is a waste of time. You need to find the people who took my body immediately.
They're probably over
Only
there.
after I see if they went to my village first. They may have done something.
Yeah, the village is definitely burned down. This is known. Everyone I know is dead. Maybe the healer is still alive. Maybe. We shall see. Yep. Everything's on fire.
No, no, no!
Why are you still here?
Hey, there's something going on in that village over there. I'm not leaving a tree cover until whatever it is gets sorted out. Bad feeling about it.
No, duh. Divine Smite ready. Everything's on fire. Do I get hurt? I'm on fire! I don't actually get hurt. Put myself out.
Mom? Dad? Nadine? Posh? Tanil? Anyone? The house? What happened to the house? Mom? Dad? Help! Someone help! Someone tell me what!
Ah, so there is someone left. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I figured there would be a few of you bumpkins left scurrying about like rats. Well, we can't have you going and squealing to your neighbors about us, no. We want things to be quiet and peaceful, so you will have to come with us.
I guess we can kill them.
Done to my home! Where is everyone?
Take or kill them. We'll have no witnesses today.
Oh, jeez. Attack, attack, attack!
This was my home?
Not anymore, it would seem.
Harsh but true.
Why would they do this? Where is everyone?
They're probably getting sacrificed right now.
Do you actually expect an answer to that question, or are you simply asking empty questions to hear yourself speak?
Sarcasm.
No, I was expecting you to actually be helpful and offer some insight, but I guess that was too much to ask, wasn't it?
Careful, child. I may not have my own body, but it seems that I can still harm yours.
Stop it already! Look! A lot has happened all at once!
True.
I had a dragon hop into my head and start tearing it apart, and then a few minutes later I found out my home and everyone I know are now gone! This is a bit overwhelming, and I'd appreciate a bit of compassion, you callous lizard!
Wrecked.
How dare you! Consider yourself fortunate that I am merciful and willing to overlook this slight in light of your obvious distress and lack of self-control. What are you doing in my cave, anyhow?
Some of the villagers had gone missing. I was going to ask you for your help finding them.
Well, it seems that a few missing persons is the least of your village's concerns now.
It's not helpful. But I suppose you're a bit absorbed in your own little world anyhow, aren't you? Not like you've ever cared about us before.
There was not much to care about. Even less now.
That's cruel and not appreciated right now. I understand that you're upset, but I am too. So can you please lay off?
Fine.
What now?
So what are we supposed to do now? I don't have a home, and you don't have a body, and I'm not letting you take over mine.
I do not think that I could even if I tried. As much as it galls me to admit it, all I can do is hurt you. I think that I could kill you if I truly wished, but that would likely end my life too.
That makes sense.
That's good to know.
We shall hunt the people who took my body. We will find a way for you to put me back, and I can force answers out of those treacherous eels. Perhaps you can use the coin again to set things right.
Okay.
But it exploded when I touched it. It felt like something was being forced into me before I blacked
That
out.
was probably him.
That must have been when you came.
Yeah.
Without the coin, I doubt that you would have been able to restore me anyhow, much less after whatever that monster of theirs did to me in the times since. It seemed to be fusing with my form. It might have been feeding. That was not the impression I felt.
So I've got the same question as before. What now?
Short of purging my soul from your body, which I would not recommend lest you want me to destroy the both of us first, you will need to put me into another vessel. Ideally, though, that vessel will be my own original body, purified of whatever has come to infest it. If your villagers were taken by this group, then finding where they have taken me will also lead you to the answers you seek.
Sure, but I don't know anything about healing dragons or moving souls from one body to another. How are we supposed to do all of that, or even find these people?
I think that the best course now would be to seek the advice of the scholars in Candlekeep. It is relatively close and hosts the greatest collection of knowledge in Faerun that I am aware of anyhow. If anyone would know of a cure or be able to devise one and be able to tell us more about this group of people that attacked me, then we will almost certainly find them in Candlekeep's great library. Rather than walk the whole way, see if that man with the cart is heading north. Preserve your strength while you can.
I think that's actually the first good, usable advice you've given me.
Do not push your luck with such frequent sarcasm, child. Find the cart and let us leave.
Unlock new spell Fireball. Damn. Okay. Chapter 1 complete, 2 stat points. Oh, 2 stat points. Let's up our dex to increase our attack speed, and then up our con for more health. Hello?
Need a lift?
Candlekeep.
After nearly 2 weeks of walking, leaving over
2
100
weeks?
miles of the coast road behind
Jeez.
you, Candlekeep's soaring spires are finally close enough to reveal their details. Set atop a craggy peninsula, rising above the Sea of Swords, the fortress overlooks the surrounding farmland, while keeping a healthy distance from the wild and shadowy Cloakwood.
At last. I had forgotten how long it can take to travel when one does not have wings with which to fly. It certainly seems tedious. Remember, Candlekeep is the home of the Avowed, the greatest scholars on the continent. Be respectful, follow their rules, and try not to let anything too uncivilized come out of your mouth.
Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Are we gonna get attacked? We're technically on the borders. Doesn't look like it.
These fields look almost untended. I do not hear any farmhands or livestock. Have these places been abandoned for some reason? Keep a keen eye out. If these people fled their homes, they must have had a good reason to do so.
Excellent. Ghouls, maybe? Cultists? Well, I mean, we're dealing with cultists. We know that. There's a person here.
Hey, you! Wait, I've got something to tell you about those guards.
Scratchy halfling.
We're starting to wonder if you'd actually stop to talk.
Probably not.
What do you need to warn us about?
Well, the guards aren't going to let you in. I saw you coming up the road, and it's pretty clear you're not from here. So no one's going to let you in, even to the Court of Air.
Okay.
Why aren't they letting strangers in?
People have been going missing in the area.
Yep, there you go.
Travelers and locals alike. Those farms you pass by, for example. Yeah, the families that lived there just up and vanished. No sign of an attack or anything. So the people in charge are getting right paranoid and only allowing residents to enter the city.
But we need in.
Okay, but we still need to get in.
We? Who's we?
Just slipped up.
Oh, sorry. Slip of the tongue. It's been a long journey.
Fair enough.
Court of Air.
What's the Court of Air?
The first time era, it's a big courtyard area. Kind of like a small town in itself where people who aren't among the avowed can live, work, and just find some lodging if they're travellers like you. Only the avowed are allowed to stay in the inner ward after all.
Okay. Who are you?
Who are you, anyhow?
Oh, people around here just call me Scratch. It's not a very inspiring nickname, but better give 'em my real name in case the authorities come sniffing around. Used to work in the city office as a scribe, but didn't work out.
Of course it didn't work out. How'd it get in?
So how do we get in?
If you're gonna enter Candlekeep, you're gonna need a residence pass.
Okay.
They handed them out to all the locals in their jurisdiction, but it was pretty rushed, and with my special set of skills, I can make one that will fool the guards into letting you through the gate. What do you say? 25 gold, and the documents will be all yours.
Insights.
It really sounds like working with him is the only way into the city and that he's offering a fair price.
Barter.
I don't have much money to spare, and you don't look like you have many customers. Drop the price to 10 and I'll pay you.
Sorry, but I hear the coins jingling in your purse and you sound pretty desperate. I think it's actually gonna cost you 30 gold now.
I'm gonna kill him.
Fine. We have a deal.
Good. Now, I can't make this pass from nothing, and I sold my last copy a week ago, so you'll need to find one of your own that I can modify. Look at those farmhouses, though. The families there were either taken or left in a hurry. They might have one or two lying around.
Okay.
Bring back a copy, plus payment, and I'll get to work. Be careful, though. The people are gone, but I've heard some rustling around there and other strange sounds. Never seen anything, but gives me the creeps. And I think I saw someone go into one of those houses, maybe to stay the night, but I never saw them come out. Probably just missed them, though. Good luck!
Of course, we have to do the legwork.
Me? I'm the one doing all the work. You're just along for the ride.
I will contribute as best I can. My advice by itself could prove invaluable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you ever give it.
It's true. He hasn't really given advice. Oh god, this is very close quarters. Can I sleep in the bed? Can't actually open that. I'm not sure what I can and can't open, so I'm just gonna like open everything. Okay, nothing in here. Surprised that's fake.
Ah! What is this thing?
I knew it.
Some sort of construct, it would seem. I would presume that it is guarding this house, unless someone left it with more
Fireball.
intentions.
Thanks, but that advice isn't helping me to kill it.
Just tear it apart. If it cannot hold itself together, it is no threat. To think you needed my help to figure even that out.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Ah, crit. I knew those things were going to come alive. Okay. So it looks like this has the house that we need to do. It has the stuff in it. Oops. What? Okay. Maybe there's like a secret entrance somewhere. Okay. I'm slightly confused. Go on the roof, maybe? Oh, there's another skeleton guy. Let's open the menu. Check our quests. Need a copy of the real thing. Nice. Wait, we can push these? Yeah, we can. It looks like they all technically are the creatures, but some of them just aren't active. Okay, this thing is just gonna infinitely spawn. I feel like I should be able to pick this up. Do I have it in my inventory and I just didn't know? No. Okay. He saw someone go in but never came out. I wonder if that's supposed to tell me something. Or if that's supposed to be just like a line that you ignore. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Okay. Am I supposed to kill these things until they drop one?
Finally! What were those things doing on a farm? I don't think seagulls justify that level of protection.
No, perhaps they wandered here.
Oh.
Rogue constructs are not unheard of. Still, you might learn
Oh.
something if you look around. Then again, what have scarecrows to do with our mission?
Not much, I guess.
Katra, I'm going to try something. Do not be alarmed if things start to look different.
Wait, what? Whoa. Okay, what's going on?
I said not to be alarmed. I was uncertain if I could do this while in your body, but my intimate connection to the material plane allows me certain privileges of perception when...
Plain speak, please. Village kid, remember?
Of course. In essence, I can see some elements of magic, how enchantments work, their origin or nature, what they draw power from. It depends on the situation, but you get the gist of it.
Okay.
Perhaps this will help on occasion, though I must admit that it is somewhat taxing to use this ability with your body. Please be quick.
Investigation?
It's a mess of dirt. There's a hole where the stake goes, but you can't get anything useful from this.
Why is it here?
What would that kind of magic be doing here?
I cannot say. Some people draw power from such places, making contracts with fiendish creatures or finding other ways to tap into those planes' powers. Sometimes creatures from there also escape into the world, either through a summoning gone wrong or random circumstance. We have too little information to judge by. Still, this is worrisome. Be careful, lest a Garistro catch you by surprise and turn you into a snack.
A what now?
A what now?
Giant minotaur-like, pig-bat-faced demon thing. Not great at parties.
Are any of them?
Vair, was that a joke?
Do not call me that.
Let's go. Okay. Okay, so that was the problem. The problem was that I didn't. I had to kill I had to kill everything first, which I didn't realize. Run onion, proof of residence. There we go. I guess we'll take the onion just in case.
Folded and then stuffed haphazardly among a pile of now rotting onions, you find a piece of parchment marked with an official-looking seal and titled Evidence of Residence in the Candlekeep Territories. A bit wordy and a bit more aromatic than you'd like, but it should do the trick.
Good. Now return to that individual Scratch. Let us hope that he is adequate to the task.
Hope or not, we don't have many other options to resort to, Vair.
Why must you insist on calling me that?
It's what everyone in the village called you. It's easier than saying your full name.
Be glad that I am a magnanimous and forgiving dragon, else I would be inclined to start tearing up your mind again.
Don't worry, you're already a big enough headache as it is.
So this is just dressing then. So the actual, yeah, so interesting. Bring the documents back to scratch. Okay. Well, okay, now I need to be mindful of the fact that sometimes if there's enemies to kill, I should kill them no matter what. Always kill all the enemies. There's a horse on the stairs. Okay. Hey, Scratch.
Ah, is that a bit of legal documentation I see there? And smell? Phew. Okay, well, you work with what you've got, right? Give me a bit to scrape off and refinish the important parts, then I'll start with colour matching, then confirming handwriting, and your eyes are glazing over. just give me the goods and wait a bit. And here you go. Certification that you absolutely belong to the area and can come and go as you like. Just don't let any wizards near it. They get curious, they've probably got spells or something that can sniff out a forgery. Otherwise, though, no one will ever be the wiser. Enjoy the castle!
What? They just killed him. Forged papers. I have onions. Hello, horse. Hello.
Papers, please.
Give pass.
Here's my residence certificate.
The guard glances at the paper, noting the seal and the signatures, but does not peer too closely. Watching him scrunch up his nose, the cursory inspection might have to do with not wanting to put his face too close to the smell of rancid onions.
All right. Everything looks fine. Head on in. Just keep an eye out for any strange activity.
Thank you. What the?
Passing through the city walls, you are dumped into
Hey.
a large, open square
elf?
that seems to double as a
Tiefling?
marketplace. It is not exactly brimming with life, but considering how you've lived nearly all of your life in a small village, the number of people in one place is staggering, and the activity threatens to be overwhelming.
Good. That was tedious, but we made it. Now the next part could be problematic. Only the avowed and certain others are allowed into the inner ward through the emerald door on the far side of this courtyard. Talk to the keeper there and determine what is required to get in and speak with one of the experts.
Okay.
What business have you here, child?
I wish to speak with one of the researchers.
You and everyone else. Do you have an appointment or a letter of introduction?
I don't.
Well, I don't have an appointment or a letter or anything like that. How do I get in?
Do you have a rare manuscript to donate that is not already included in the city's collection?
There's something.
No.
Then you won't be getting in anytime soon.
How else?
How can I get in without donating some absurdly rare book?
You can petition for a place on the waiting list. If you were to submit the appropriate forms and filing fee right now, you will be 1,892nd on the list. That is about a 5-month wait. Maybe 7.
Can I hire help?
Can I just commission a scholar to help me?
You may, once you have reached the top of the waiting list. It will also cost 2,000 gold pieces for a consultation, with additional fees for
Jeez.
continued work determined during that consultation.
2,000? That's robbery.
That is the cost of expert work and the pursuit of knowledge.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
This
Okay.
is unacceptable. We must find someone to assist us, and soon. I can only imagine what those monsters are doing with my body, and already I chafe at being confined to yours.
Wow, thanks. Well, do you happen to know where we could find a rare or unique book?
No. Distasteful as this may be, we might have to find another dubiously legal way around this problem. Actually, I remember passing a sewer grate earlier. If there are sewers for this outer area, then they surely have some for the inner ward.
Oh, jeez.
So, you want me to break into a sewer, sneak through Ogma knows what kind of filth, and then break into the inner ward to, what? Kidnap or threaten a scholar into helping us?
Presumably, we would be able to find someone more reasonable, or at least amenable to our request. However, we cannot do that from out here. The sewers are our only option right now.
You only say this because you won't have to smell what I do.
Actually, I will. You think I only see through your eyes? Child, I am bound to experience everything that you do. Believe me, sharing in your bodily functions these past
Oh,
weeks
jeez.
has been far from enjoyable.
Ew. Okay, point taken. Sewers it is then, I guess?
Main quest. Yuck. Can I actually buy from this stuff? Oh wow, 25 gold, 50. I assume this is a health potion. Can I just buy this? Copper sword, strength plus wisdom. Sure. Purchase. Okay. I assume. Let's go to the menu. Yep. Level 2. This is armor, 25 each, so it's 100 gold. I do not have 100 gold. Okay. So there were sewers somewhere here. Unicorn Inn. Ooh. Potions. Okay. All right, there's the sewers. Off we go. Can I just jump? No?
An elven woman was once imprisoned here. As punishment for trying to take over
Ruined the lighthouse
Candlekeep,
discovered.
she was made to be the lighthouse's sole keeper and to live here in isolation for the rest of her days. She died from an accident only a few years later, but locals swear that they can hear her sad, maddened singing coming from the tower on dark, misty nights.
Ominous. Entry every 2 locations, you receive a new stat point. Oh, that's cool. Can I swim to it? Can't talk to him. Let's just see what happens when I jump in the water. Oh. Alright, it looks like you die. So it looks like we can't swim. I was trying to swim, but I couldn't. I know. Yeah, why? Okay, why couldn't I swim before? Oh. Okay, then maybe this is just a way for them to... Okay, this is probably just a way for them to have barriers. Okay, so we can't go that way. Alright, so... What is this? Nothing... Okay, let's open the menu and look at our quest. Find your way through the sewers. You can enter the sewers to gain... Yuck. You entered the sewers to gain access. The inner keep. Okay. You heroically... Okay. How am I supposed to get in there? Oh! You can just jump over it. Why couldn't I do that before? What the heck?
This is what living in a city means? How can one place produce so much filth?
You sounded as if you knew what you were getting into.
I thought I did. Didn't think it'd be this plentiful.
The byproduct of civilization. People are messy.
Yep.
Fire? Are you okay?
Do not call me that. It's strange. Even without a body or the need to breathe, I feel a tightness in my chest. Lightheadedness. I think that it would be best to spend as little time in here as possible. Please, hurry through this place.
What's going on?
Wait, you don't sound so good. What's going on?
We need to move quickly. You are wasting time.
Can I help? Are you hurt?
Something is definitely wrong. Are you hurt? In danger?
No. Now move.
Can I help?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Other than move quickly?
No. Now stop asking idiotic questions.
All right, let's make this quick.
Okay. Why is there so much lighting down here?
That is the right direction, and it seems to no longer be sewers beyond this point. These are probably the tunnels running beneath the inner ward I have heard of. Catacombs, vaults, labs. Much of the work and knowledge of the Avowed is down here, it seems. Unfortunately, there is a ward on the door. You will need to find a key, unless you wish to be fried.
No. No, I don't.
Money! Why is there so much healing potions? Oh, jeez. Okay, so they go to the same spot. Is this a door? No. I just heard another step.
Wait, look at that. On the ground.
There's nothing on the ground.
Precisely.
Helpful?
The rest of this place is a riot of grime and muck, child, yet this path is almost spotless.
True.
I would be willing to bet half of my entire horde that a gelatinous cube has come this way.
Oh,
A
jeez.
what now?
An oozing monster that inhabits places like this. Some people and more intelligent creatures keep them as witless guardians and janitors. The things absorb and dissolve any animal or plant material they touch as a way of eating. They cannot dissolve metals and other non-living things, though, so they can carry the equipment and goods of whomever they have eaten for some time.
Whomever? As in people?
Of course. Do not be dense, child. Now follow this trail. You might find something interesting floating in the cube's body. Just be careful, though, as they can be transparent and thus easy to overlook.
Okay. Get fireball ready.
There, look. The thing has a key inside of it. It must have eaten a maintenance worker or one of the Avowed. That might get us out of the sewers and into the cleaner part we saw earlier. Just don't let the creature suck you up. Please?
Ow!
Yes, it looks as if an enchantment quite similar to the one on the locked door is embedded in this key. It should work to get us through.
And what if it sets off the trap?
Catacombs key.
Then you had best hope that the mage who put it there set it more as a deterrent rather than a defense.
Okay.
Okay, just going to open the door. The magically trapped door stuffed with potentially lethal lightning. Right, okay.
Nice. Ah, great.
And still alive. Right, well, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, be not so dramatic. You could find much worse before we are done here. I have heard tell that there are guardians and occasional escaped experiments down here, though that may just be rumor.
Wow, thanks. The possibility of even greater danger certainly sets my mind at ease. Thanks, Fire.
Stop calling me that.
I wonder if they're gonna become best friends by the end. Oh, wow. Okay. So, skeletons. Why are you out? You 100% should not be like that. Oh, this is a battle arena if I've ever seen one. There's a locked door, another door, and an entrance. This is gonna close on me, isn't it? It didn't. Okay. I'm more surprised. There's a chest that's definitely trapped.
What?
Get back!
Whoa!
Got a mimic. I mean, I guess I was right. It was trapped.
Good job. The creature was known as...
A mimic. Yeah, I've heard of those things. Didn't expect it to be so slimy, though. Why did it have a key inside of it, though? Did it eat someone like the cube did?
Probably not. Otherwise, we would have seen some more gruesome evidence of the meal. No, some people feed mimics various items that they need to hide or protect. If you know how to handle one of these things, they can be rather convenient guardians.
That makes
as long
sense.
as you keep them fed, that is.
Yeah, I can imagine the alternative.
Alright, so we just used the key. Oh, we got rats. Fireball! Let me wait out the fireball cooldown. Fireball! Fireball! Nice. Alright, remember, we gotta kill all the enemies if possible, just in case it's hiding some trigger. Okay. Another cube. No, no. He didn't do a lot of damage. It's too bad that the stuff inside the cube is just cosmetic, because he's not actually dropping the items you can see in it. What is this? Oh, you can crit with the fireball? Jeez. Die, Mimic. What did you have in you? Just money? Okay. Magic potions. Okay. I think I had those already, though, if I remember correctly. Can I click any of these? No. Okay, these are just cosmetic. Okay. Onwards. Oh, money. Oh, jeez. Wait, are those imps? The heck are imps doing here? Oh no, those are kobolds. These are kobolds. Yeah, they're 100% kobolds. Nice. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, okay. Man, Paladin is really easy mode in this because you just have a free heal no matter what. And you get Fireball. Jeez, there's so many of you. I mean, it's pretty accurate to what kobolds are. They really are just like a swarm of things. But still. Oh my gosh! Alright, this looks like a good strength potion moment. Regeneration potion. Got a crit. Oh. It's too bad the only thing we get is money. Okay. Let's make these more easily accessible. There. Another cube. No, I'm inside of it. Oh, I got a crit. Nice. Okay, okay. Man, we are going deep. Keep attacking. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Are they supposed to be zombies? I guess they're supposed to be zombies. That's probably a mimic. Are you a mimic? Yep. Ooh, crit. Why is there no music all of a sudden? Get more money. Getting a lot of money though. Let's open up our menu real fast. Have we like leveled up? Or is it just... Okay, it looks like it's just, Oh, it's a displacer beast. Jeez, okay. Mimic. Oh, they are skeletons, okay. Oh, they are devils. Huh. Alright. Now what is this? Oh gosh, this looks like a big bad room if I've ever seen one.
Well, unfortunately, it seems that this ensorcelled armor is tied to the exit. Unless you have a powerful dispelling magic at your disposal that you have neglected to mention, you will have to defeat this thing to undo the seal over the door.
You're saying I have to fight a piece of armor with no obvious weaknesses, or even a person inside to take out? Let me guess, I have to just beat it into a useless hunk of metal, kinda like I did the scarecrows?
Precisely.
I'm really starting to hate constructs.
Yeah, same. Beat it up.
Finally! This better be worth all the trouble we've gone to, Vair. How are we going to get someone to help us, though? We're breaking in.
Let us consider that later. First, we need to get out of these tunnels. Someone might have heard the battle or noticed that the enchantment on the door is broken. We can determine our course once we are safely hidden within the inner ward.
We're 100% going to get caught right away.
Oh, nice place. Thank you.
Oh,
Unfortunately for you, chances are that you will only see it as you are taken away to a prison cell.
Told you.
Get us out of here. We cannot be imprisoned. Not in a cell. Fight! Run! Do something!
Are you joking? There's so many of them! We'll be torn to shreds if we resist!
While we would normally have prevented you from coming this far, Sage Thesserai has taken an interest in you.
Oh, nice.
Now you are to attend him personally.
Whatever you do, do not allow them to incarcerate us. Do not give them a reason.
Who's Thesserai?
Who is Sage Thesserai?
Seriously, you broke into here without even knowing who the people in charge are. Not a very wise burglar, are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I doubt they'd answer.
I am a captain within the Avowed City Guard, and probably the person to lock your cell door behind you. That is all you need.
Take me.
What does this Thesserai person want with me?
Sage Thesserai said that they found you curious, but did not elaborate. They also said that your meager powers could not pose a serious threat to him or us. Keep that in mind, lest you try something rash.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, I'll go. Where do I find them?
He is waiting for you in Exaltation, the Keep. Consider this an honor, as few of those outside of the Avowed are allowed entry to our home. You are to head directly to the Great Library. Do not attempt to deviate from the main path. We will be watching you.
Enter the Great Library and find... Okay. There's so many guards. Alright, so the guards are literally watching us. Alright, up we go. I cannot sprint. It's not letting me. I assume this sage knows there's a dragon in my head. Are you the guy?
That is far enough.
Are you Thesseria? Thesseria?
Are you Thesserai?
Thesserai.
I am.
Why am I here?
Why am I here?
You caught my interest. We have all sorts of detection spells in the sewers. You pinged a half-dozen of them when you sneaked in, and a dozen more when you entered the catacombs.
What's your job?
What do you do here?
I'm the Sage of Magic in Candlekeep. That means that I am the leading scholar on magic and the department head of magical studies here. I also work as a lawmaker with the other sages. It's not terribly glamorous, if I'm being honest. It involves lots of committee work.
What now?
What happens to me now?
Do not attempt to resist the spell. If you resist, then we will have to detain you and try again until you cooperate. Lots of extra bother.
Okay.
As the spell activates, you feel something press against your mind, and on some level you know that it is trying to pry away your ability to lie. The intrusion is sudden and sets your teeth on edge, and your first reaction is to resist. However, considering where you are and the promise of a jail cell, or worse if you do not cooperate, you relax and allow the spell to take hold.
Good. Now let's get the boring stuff over with. Do you intend to harm anyone in this city, be it specifically in terms of property or any other way that includes, but is not limited to, theft, spying, or harassment?
Nope.
No, I do not.
Good. Next, why did you sneak into the inner ward?
We need help.
We need the help of someone who understands magic, and we cannot afford to wait.
We? There are more of you. Well, let's come back to that. Okay, now the interesting stuff. Why do some of our spells register you as a dragon and a human? You aren't some abomination, and you aren't a construct or other made thing, so what exactly are you?
That makes sense, actually. It pings. That makes sense.
Careful.
Part dragon?
Is it bad if I'm part dragon or something?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen something quite like this before. Rather than kick you out or put you in some sort of lab, though, I would really rather you just tell me. Otherwise, I might have to be a bit more personal with my investigations. Nothing painful, of course. Well, I hope, anyhow.
Human, I think.
Well, I'm still human, I think.
Okay, but why does our magic see you as a dragon at the same time? Come now, you must have some idea.
Formal?
I bear the soul of the dragon and Andravair within me.
That actually confirms one of my hypotheses. It also poses a lot more questions, but that's gratifying at least. How about while we've got this handy zone of truth working, you just tell me everything you can about how this dragon came to inhabit you, and we work from there.
I assume it's gonna just skip through that. Continue.
Well, hopefully they will be able to use what you told us to find out more about this group that you encountered and the monsters accompanying them. In the meanwhile, we need to discuss whether or not Candlekeep will assist you in your predicament.
Why wouldn't they? This is probably insanely magical studies.
Whether or... How could they refuse us? Tell him that Endandravayer demands their aid. It is only fitting that they should restore me to my rightful form.
Convince you?
Is there a way we can convince you to help?
Well, yes, I happen to have something in mind.
Busy work?
You see, there is a clock tower nearby where a colleague of mine named Adro lives. However, no one has heard from him in some time. Since there have been reports of monsters going in and out as they please, it is probably safe to assume that Adro is now dead. Sad as that is, the old codger had a valuable book in his collection. I want you to clear out the vermin, and if Wizard Adro is imprisoned or injured, help him. If he is missing or dead, then find and take the book. You do this, and we'll call it even as far as your crimes go.
Our crimes?
This will clear the charges against us?
Yes, as these monsters could threaten travelers and any avowed who venture beyond our walls, if left alone.
What book?
What's the book I'm looking for?
The last written work of the late and great Archmage Mordenkainen, the Planeswalker's Guide into Planar Travel and its effects on spellcraft.
Interesting.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, fascinating, really, and far safer to learn from than by visiting the other planes of existence yourself. Adro got nearly everything he needed by selling us just an hour or two with that book every few months.
I'll do it.
Excellent. Well, in that case, I am looking forward to hearing from you once you have concluded your investigation. Until then, try not to die.
Find the book. Okay. I'm surprised the dragon is okay with us doing this. But I assume he doesn't really have a choice. It's a very interesting wood texture. So where is this location? Ah. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have so much more money. We can probably buy that armor now. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so this is the way in normally. Is there anything to actually do here other than that? Let's see. There could be shops. No? Oh, there's a chest here. Confidence potion, speed potion. So confidence potion, I assume, is charisma. Oh. More health potions. Jeez, so many health potions. I mean, it helps that I put a lot into con, so I'm not squishy. I mean, if I was a wizard or something like that, I'd probably... It's probably because I'm a paladin, that's why. I'm not too worried about health, because, you know, I literally have an on-demand heal spell, if I really wanted to. It's too bad I can't be a cleric, though. That would have been cool. Though I can't imagine them being able to do a lot of the cleric stuff. It'd be very difficult. We didn't actually explore the library now that I think about it. So many books. Those are probably halflings or gnomes. Any chests? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Okay, so now we go to the original spot. Let's go buy that armor. Okay. Oh, there's the sewer entrance. Oh, this is a dead end. There's a fountain. There's a fountain audio trigger near it. Where the heck is the... Oh, here it is. I think it's this way. I guess it makes sense that the inner circle doesn't have shops and stuff because the inner circle already has what they need. Okay, that guy looks kind of sketchy. Okay. Buy the armor. What? Do I have to take out gold? A durable if guardy helmet for paladin. Wisdom plus charisma plus purchase. Tin purchase. 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 And if we open our menu, we have tier 2 armor. Yes, good. Nice. Looking good. Quest. Find the book Thesauri wants. Okay. So where... It's over here.
I have been instructed to allow you to and from the inner ward as you please. But if you step out of line again, I will arrest you.
Noted.
Enjoy the sights.
Pleasant woman.
I don't know. I figure you two would get along handsomely.
I understand that was supposed to be a joke, but even so, I fail to see the similarities.
Yeah, you would.
You have something for me?
Need a lift?
You don't have something for me. Okay, so we have to go to this tower. And there have been monsters around. Are you evil scarecrows? Anyone living here? It's just an empty house? I would feel like they would still harvest all the grain. I'm just saying, like, even if there's no farmhands, why wouldn't you harvest all this grain? But maybe that's just me. Are these wolves? Evil wolves? Yep. Actually, these are much bigger than wolves. less strength though now. Oh, they're guarding something. Are these supposed to be bears? Maybe they're dire wolves. I just got a crit. Noise. What were those? Dire wolf. It was a dire wolf. Okay. Magic potion. Why did they not stack? Oh, okay. 3 is the maximum stack for that. Odd. Alright. To the tower, I guess. Actually, it looks like this is an evil scarecrow, right? Really, it's not.
Not these things again.
Oh, it was. Oh, jeez.
Why were they here too?
Hello,
If
fake
I would
Mr.
hazard
Beast
a
account.
guess, they are guarding the path to the tower.
You think the person who put some in the farmers' fields also left these ones here?
It is possible. We will discover more at the tower, I suspect.
Oh, jeez. Skeletons. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so they broke the ladder. Okay. Noise crit. Let's just aggro both of these guys. Noise crit again. What are those? Those look like goblins. Those look like fancy goblins. Are you guys aggro? Yes. You guys guarding anything? No. Just evil. Oh, an ogre. First, let's go fight over here. Oh, bugbear. Those are definitely bugbears. Let's check. Flying sword? I don't remember fighting that. Yeah, bugbear. Mordenkainen.
Feeling a special connection with nature in this
Druid
case,
Shrine.
Druids created this shrine long ago. The shrine is meant to heighten the magic of nature found here and allow visitors to commune with the earth.
Nice.
Even now, centuries later, the site is witness to all manner of events, from purification rituals to weddings to the swearing of oaths.
So I should get stats from this. +1 stat points. Is that just in general, or can I assign that? One stat point available. Okay. Do I make it so I'm not really dumb? Honestly, I don't think nah, we just increase our health. There was like a chest over here, right? Yep. Regeneration potion, nice. I guess we'll keep the magic potions here just in case. I don't know what they would do though. I honestly have no idea. Let's go fight this ogre that is... I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an ogre. It's definitely an ogre. That has to be an ogre. Oh, does pretty decent damage. But I am a tanky boy. Interesting how there's only one. Oops. Okay. What else we got? I wonder if we can get to that lighthouse. Maybe. Not sure if this is the right way or not. Okay, this is definitely the right way, because we can start slowly scaling the mountain, it looks like. Oh! No. Really? Nothing in here? I'm surprised. We've got some rats. Oh, we got another ogre. Wait, are they respawning? I wonder if they're respawning. I don't think so. What is this? Oh god. Damn devils. Iron Stone Mine Clock Tower. So Clock Tower is this way. The mine. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like the game's like opening up a lot. What is this? At least the DLC, I should say. Is this the mine? This is the mine. Oh, there's loot down there. Alright. I'll go for the loot. Keep an eye out. It's because I didn't have my thing. Did I like accidentally break it or something? Man. Now I'm sad. What is this? Oh. What are you? Are you evil? You're definitely evil. Oh man, that really hurt it. So what was that? Imp. So the imps are what we killed, the flying things. Ogre, no. Shambling mound. Shambling mound. A plant in a swamp is struck by lightning or infused with fey magic. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting to see the Minecraft versions of these monsters. I really wish I could look in this chest, but I definitely bugged it out by... That's my mistake, by accidentally casting Fireball on it. Okay. That was an interesting distraction. It's too bad that it looks like I don't think there's going to be a lot of items to get. Oh geez, another imp. Find the book in Audro's Tower. Why did I get a quest update?
A nondescript but productive mine.
Nice.
Iron Throne has gained something of a reputation among the locals. This place has a history of being taken over by monsters that then turn it into their new home, until the local militia or a band of adventurers removes them. Why goblins, orcs and other nasty things so prefer this cave over others in the area is anyone's guess.
Let's see what's in here then. It's time to go in. Let's just do a cursory glance on the outside. Okay. Interesting. All right. We go. Does this go in the other way? Just let's make sure. Yep. Okay, cool. Going up. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay. No treasure chests. Sad. Okay. Yeah, because we can't loot these things. That was kind of a waste of a regeneration potion, but that's okay. Wasn't really sure if I was gonna be able to one-shot those guys or not. I was, with the fireball at least. But okay, so this is the chest. Money. 25 gold, nice. is that it? I think so. It's strange how you can get the chest without actually fighting them. I mean, I guess they drop money too, but still. Interesting. Did I... Is this the same? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Okay, so this was just a little side area. Just like the other place. Another imp. Got a bunch of imps, actually. Jeez. I'm gonna have so much money. Alright, so the clock tower is that way, so let's go this way. What is this? Oh, another shambling mound. Nice crit. He grappled me. Yeah, it's too bad that they don't actually drop things other than gold, but that's okay. And I don't think we're gaining experience points. I think it's just going to be a chapter by chapter basis. Oh my god, they're shooting firebolt at me, I think. I'm pretty sure that was firebolt. Honestly, I guess it was kind of naive of me to think I was going to be able to finish this in one stream, but this looks like it'll be a weekly thing for a little bit because this looks like to be much more extensive and lengthy than I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh. Magic potion. Confidence potion. What? I can't drink it? There we go. I just have so much healing. I don't actually know what the magic potion did. I was hoping that it wasn't going to increase the damage of fireball. It kind of looked like it did. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, then get him. Oh, Divine Smite is actually based off of intelligence. Yeah, it's based off intelligence, not strength. Fireball is based off of strength? Really? That doesn't make sense to me, but okay. Okay, we're over here. Interesting. We're at the top of the little valley we were in before. Oh, there's wheat. Oh, direwolves. Right, nice. Looks like we got wheat over here. So what is this? Did I loop around by accident, or is there something different? Or is it just wheat? It's just wheat, it looks like. Evil druids? Nope. Okay. Oh, we got the scarecrows. Evil scarecrows? Okay. I've probably missed something over there, honestly. I just don't see what I could have missed. I guess the good thing and bad thing is that the only thing I'm really missing is extra potions and money, because I don't know if items are ever going to be a actual thing, like magic items. I feel like they would have given you one by now if they did. But it looks like the armor and stuff is just like through the abilities. Oh, what is this? This is a cave. Oh, bears. Oh, arrow bears. Nice. Yeah, Paladin is definitely the easy mode in this game. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, no real loot because, once again, it's just mostly money. But hey, Owlbrail Cave, nice. Too bad it's not a place to gain a stat point from, like a discovered location. But a lot of, oh, we got more goblins, it looks like. More. He's got a crossbow. Oh, now he's got a sword. Okay. Oh, interesting. This is where the wheat fields are. Oh, there are scarecrows here. Huh. I guess these are just supposed to be random encounters. Yeah, they're just spawning. Okay. We'll sprint past these. Alright, now we need to find our way back to the mine so we can go towards the tower. Yeah, we're not fighting. Oh, money. Oh, more money. Are they still following me? Jeez, man. Okay. So, now... There's the shoveling. Okay, so this is where the mine is, right? Yes. Alright, so then this way should be the tower. Come on, I believe. Actually, first, let's make sure we don't... What? Is this not... Are you not supposed to be able to go up this? Okay, maybe not. Okay. So how do they expect you to go up? Over here, maybe? No. Clock tower this way. Okay. Die. Nice. Okay, 1 second. What the heck? Okay. Alright, so this
That
is the
must be
clutter.
it.
Yes.
A bit grandiose, but still quite appealing.
Jeez, he does a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. What is happening?
There! I see the monsters. Let's get this over with.
Wait, did you hear that? Well, I mean, I know you heard it because I heard it, but whether you acknowledged it or not is... It's those things again from my cavern.
Oh, yeah. Observe.
You only caught a glimpse of things before the fight started and cannot determine what caused this. Perhaps they were arguing over food.
They're definitely fighting the monsters around the tower now, though. What should we do?
Vair remains silent, unresponsive save for the occasional guttural growl.
Red creatures?
What are those winged red creatures?
Imps. Devils that are nearly at the bottom of the Inferno Legion's hierarchy. I find it curious that they are here.
Okay.
Though it is possible that Wizard Adro has bound them to his tower as guardians.
Interesting.
Still, it is a pitiful defense for such a respected spellcaster, and I do not know how the goblins factor into this.
Let them fight.
Let's watch them tear each other apart. No sense getting caught in the middle.
Some of them are attacking me. Oh, I'm poisoned, I think. Get past the door to Ontaro's tower. Okay. So it looks like the cultists are here. They're probably here for that book, honestly.
Wait. Remember the catacombs. We must assume that this place is similarly trapped.
Can you see anything with your magic sight?
Yes, but I cannot make out the details from here. Nor am I terribly versed in wizardly magics. The spell on the door to the catacombs was heavy-handed and obvious. These enchantments are more subtle.
Okay.
I can point out general paths and principles, however, it may take the two of us to puzzle them out completely.
Investigate.
The magics placed on this door turn out to be easier to understand than either you or Vair had anticipated, and you disarm them.
Nice. That was very unlikely. I have a -1.
Either Wizard Adro does not care enough to make better defenses, or he did not put them here. Considering that the door seems fairly new, the latter seems more likely. Perhaps something happened and these are temporary defenses.
I must say, those were rather puny defenses as far as wizards' homes go. I'm increasingly inclined to think that someone else has taken residence here.
Human, stop! Leave or we kill you!
Persuade.
Whatever it is that keeps you here, whatever man or monster holds you, I can promise that I will fight and defeat them. If you leave me be and flee this tower, I will make sure that there is no one left here who can come after you.
The goblin lowers his weapon a fraction.
Nice.
You, big tower master?
He looks at the other goblins around him, and in particular at the open door leading to the sunny outside.
Makes sense.
I take chances.
With that, he runs past you towards the door. After a moment's hesitation and confusion, about half of the other goblins follow their leader. Those remaining, however, seem too afraid to leave and instead charge you with panicked cries.
Oh. So I wonder, I guess now some of the spawning won't happen, maybe? I hear fighting. I assume that's fighting. That is definitely the book. Or maybe not. Oh. Note of Leader 1 tattered. We've managed to rebuild some of the wards that Adro originally had in place, but it was a disaster. I wouldn't be surprised if you heard Zingling screams on the way into the Candlekeep when we activate them. He burnt to a crisp, but it wasn't exactly quick. We were too eager to rebuild the wards, exactly like Adro had them before. Apparently some of those fireballs and explosions were met with when we first arrived were part of the tower's defenses. Should have seen the old creep. The wizard just laughed and laughed while we tried to put Zangling out. The man is starting to scare me. Oh, okay. We do not have the other parts. Good that we went and grabbed that book then. I feel like the goblins probably were spawning around us if we didn't persuade them. It does sound like fighting, that like little... or something hitting something at least. I wonder if this is another book spawn just in case you don't get the book. Okay, we're going up the tower. Oh, what is this?
Excellent work, brothers and sisters. This wayward lamb will be a worthy offering to our Lord and Savior.
Callista?
Break us out of here, Katra, now!
Nice try, kid. But this trap was designed to keep creatures far more dangerous than you contained.
Cultist B.
No! You shall not be caged! You filthy worms, let us out! Let us out! Let us out!
Investigate.
You attempt to discern any defining features or other aspects of your captors that might provide useful information, but you are not well versed enough in symbols and history to determine who these people are.
What now?
What are you going to do with me?
Why, sacrifice you. Tempting as it might be to try and recruit you, we have been running out of souls to offer our Lord.
Okay.
Katra, you have to kill them. Maybe you can break through the floor, or perhaps try the wall again, or do something to force them into lowering the barrier, or...
Where's Audro?
What are you doing in this tower? What happened to the wizard who lived here?
Oh, why do the people we capture always think they're going to get answers from us? What's the point of telling you anything? You will die soon, and it is more entertaining and safer to watch you squirm in ignorance.
Can I just try again?
You attempt to discern any
Bayer, I need you to focus. I need you to help us get out. Do you think you could see or find anything useful in this barrier? Maybe a way to dispel it.
I don't... I'll try. There are channels in this barrier that the magic has to flow through. I think that if you touch that glowing point on the wall, you can redirect the magical current to wherever you step. If you pull the current to every part of the barrier, I think it will disrupt the entire working and cause it to collapse. I'm sorry. It's quite difficult to think and maintain the sight for more than a moment at a time. Please, hurry.
What? Do I have to step on all of them?
Ah! That hurt. Bayer, can you help me out a bit? A hint or something?
I'm helping as best I can. Let me focus.
Look at them scurrying about.
What happened? The prisoner!
Kill them! Kill them before they flee!
Do not even think about fleeing. Eradicate these scum. Destroy them for daring to imprison us.
He's very scared of being trapped.
Are you feeling all right? You got pretty worked up when we were trapped, and have been pretty quiet ever since.
Yeah, I think he has like PTSD from being trapped.
I am fine.
You sure?
Are you sure? You kind of...
I said that I am fine. Do you not have matters to attend more pressing than badgering me?
Talk to me.
You know you can talk to me, right?
We're literally the same person right now.
Of course. I will avail myself of your ear if ever there is anything to talk about. Until then, I can keep my peace and enjoy silence every now and then. Or must you insist on idle chatter?
Just tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
Okay. It's really unfortunate that we're not very smart. A lot of these traps are magic, and we're not very magically inclined. Though, to be fair, we're very persuasive, so... Oh, looks like we're getting to near the end of it.
As you enter this room, you find the door across from you, the only way forward, shrouded in a magical barrier.
Okay.
In the center of the room sits a filled goblet on a pedestal. High above the door shines a crystal that is jammed into a crack between the stones. With Vair's help, you can see that the crystal, goblet, and barrier are linked.
Okay.
Even from where you stand, you can see that the crystal has a series of wards around it, not to mention that even reaching the thing would prove a challenge. Written before the goblet on the pedestal is a note that says, "An act of faith and proof of fealty to our Lord. Drink and embrace the shadow of death to demonstrate your devotion."
Oh, jeez.
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that drinking the goblet's contents will either allow you to pass through it or temporarily lower the defense. Judging by that note, however, I would guess that whatever is in that drink would not be good for your health.
Check crystal.
The walls are fairly sheer, but if you get up there, you might be able to disarm the crystal embedded in the wall. Sniffing and eyeing the substance, you can make heads or tails of it. For all you know, it could be either a magical potion or a lethal poison.
I do have a lot of con.
The drink is room temperature, but it leaves a sensation like ice pricking your skin as it washes down your throat. Nausea and cramps soon follow, but they are manageable and your body feels otherwise functional.
Are you sure you're ready to face whoever is behind that door? This is the last room in the tower, and considering that we have not encountered them yet, it is probably where this lord we have heard so much about is waiting.
Oh, jeez. Why can't I drink this? Interesting. So
You should not have come here. You've certainly made a mess of things, and now our Lord is upset.
Yes, though it is
Juggernaut.
entertaining to watch you struggle and claw your way here one step at a time. You have caused enough damage. Besides, I am bored. While sacrifices are all well and good, I enjoy brutalizing my victims far too much to ignore what hapless fools wander right through my door. Oh, suffer!
what? I'm not stopping them? Oh, okay. Why can't I drink potions? I'll just attack you. Attack until they die.
You put up a fight!
Oh, that was a nice crit.
There, the Planeswalker's Guide. That is the book that Sage Thesserai sent us to retrieve.
Where? This one?
Now, what to do about this one? They seem rather powerful, but perhaps Thesserai and the other sages would prefer to keep them for questioning.
What? What have you done? You've doomed us all. Do you even know what is coming? You've destroyed our only hope at a safe haven against...
Against what?
Ah!
Enlightenment?
Ah! Ah!
Believe me, Novus, there is nothing that can protect you from the forces of the universe.
Larva
they
mage?
will learn.
Contra,
Give
get
her
us out of
some
here.
time
Run.
to see the
We need to run.
errors of her ways. Then she can dream that this never happened and apologizes before waking up.
What the heck is happening?
Useful, primitive and temporary, but even these figments of our imaginations that you call people.
Jeez, look at that face.
Occasional useful too. Have you the eyes for such a thing? Have you the sight to recognize what lies in the blackest abyss? It seems to me that you might, but... no. Never mind. There was something familiar about you. Perhaps something that I met in you some months down the line. Your role in this world is done. Enjoy the coming sleep and, in your slumber, be ready for the awakening once the true gods come to call.
Can you swim? Get us out of the water. Move, now!
What was that?
I did not think to see that thing here. That was more than we bargained for when we took this job.
You okay?
Are you okay? You seemed really shaken when it showed up.
And you seem to be thrown from the top of a tower. Nothing about that encounter was normal.
What did it say?
What was it saying? I couldn't understand half of that.
Nor could I. It did not seem like a language barrier. Their accent and pronunciation was clear. However, whatever that abomination was spouting sounded like nonsense.
Salvation?
The cultists kept saying things about that devil saving them, and then the last one looked like they recognized the masked man when he appeared. Any ideas?
None, except that they might be rivals for the same goal, whatever that may be. Still, the masked man talked about coming gods, and the cultists spoke of an approaching cataclysm. It is not too much of a stretch to think they are linked.
That makes sense.
No chance we can go after that masked man, can we?
You would even want to? Are you mad? They toyed with you like a cat with an injured bird.
True.
You should feel fortunate that they went through a portal and that you are unable to pursue them. Hopefully they are gone far, far away.
I think I've had enough of this tower and everything in it. You?
Yes, I think returning to Candlekeep and its walls seems like a very reasonable and pleasant proposition.
Return. Nice.
Though I will admit that I want to know what they have done with my body. We were in no shape to contend with that man or monster or whatever manner of creature is
I
behind
wonder if
that
that's
mask.
a door.
Even if we should find a way to track them, though, perhaps there is nothing to be done for my body anyhow. It could already be gone, or simply pursuing that masked figure will result in both of our deaths. For now, report to Thesserai. They will want to know what we have found.
What was that noise? Oh. We have so much money. Okay. You weren't able to go to that thing yet. Oh well, whatever.
You know, you've been rather quiet since we left the tower. Something I should know?
Talk through it.
I might not have much to offer, and might not be very experienced, but maybe we can talk through whatever is on your mind. If you want to, of course.
I let my emotions get the better of me. When we were trapped in that barrier, I was not thinking clearly, and even if I had been clear-headed, there was so little that I could do. It's galling. I feel as though I am not much of a dragon anymore.
True, I guess so.
As I even feel particularly useful. I feel weak. Ever since I lost my body, I have had little or no control over my life. It's unsettling. I hate it.
Understandable.
That's understandable. I can only imagine what that feels like.
You needn't imagine anything. You and your breed are inherently weak. Pawns of fate that can only hope to not be caught in the conflicts of those greater than you.
Sorry. I didn't mean to touch a nerve.
My apologies. This is new to me. I do not talk to others often, and this whole situation is bizarre and wretched. I should not take it out on you, though.
Can I help?
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, I do not think so. But thank you for asking.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what can we really do? Alright, no, same stuff. Okay. Alright, now we go talk to the wizard guy. Or sage, or whatever his name is.
I was wondering if you would return at all. I considered scrying to see if you had decided to just make a run for it. Glad to see you didn't.
Here's the book.
We've got the book you wanted.
Ah, excellent. Oh, does that mean that, Adro...
We're too late.
We were too late. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, so am I. Though I will admit that I had assumed the worst already. Hearing it confirmed is still something of a shock. By the way, do you know what was being done in the tower?
Oh, God.
A cult of devil worshippers had taken over his tower and removed him.
Devil worshippers? That's a bit, extreme. I certainly hope that Adro had nothing to do with them. So many people seem to forget how committing your soul to a devil is usually a rather permanent affair. I would not want that for him. He could be unpleasant, yes, but he was a good man, all things considered. Do you know what they wanted from his tower, or why they were there?
Portal?
They had some sort of portal. I think they were using it to summon more devils and stay in contact with the devil in charge.
That cannot have been their only reason for being there, though. They could have taken residence and opened a portal anywhere.
Safe haven?
Well, they did say something about needing a safe place. They thought there was some sort of impending calamity and were using the tower as a fortress.
Really? Did they say what this calamity would entail?
No.
No, they weren't specific.
A shame.
Masked man?
We did, however, run into that masked man we told you about, though. The one that was in the cave when Vyre was taken out of his body.
Really? What happened?
He sounded like he was spouting nonsense. Neither Vyre nor I could figure it out, but he then killed one of the cultists and their leader before taking whatever they were using to open the portal.
I didn't see that happen. I guess it's... Huh.
A couple of its minions were also killed outside the tower while fighting against the things living there.
Pretty fair indication that they're not exactly friendly acquaintances, then.
Will you help?
Is this enough, then? Will you help us?
Help you? Whoever said that I would help you?
Gosh darn it.
You did? You said that you would help us if we cleared out the tower and got your book for you.
I said that I would wipe the slate clean regarding your criminal activities and waive your fee for entrance to the Great Library. The matter of helping you with your little identity crisis is something else entirely.
Okay.
So what more could you want from us? We don't have enough money to pay whatever ridiculous fees you expect.
What more indeed? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just toying with you a bit. I was planning on helping you from the start, as the problem piqued my curiosity.
I figured, honestly.
Though this ought to remind you that you should be careful about what someone says and what you agree to. There are plenty of devious people and creatures out there. Either way, I had actually already begun investigating some leads. This may not exactly align with my specialty, but we have hundreds of researchers in my department, so I've enlisted their help.
You can just do that? Get them to drop their own projects?
I mean, a human infused with a dragon in their mind, I feel like any researcher would be like, huh.
Of course. What good is being a head bureaucrat if you cannot throw around your weight a little every now and then?
True, too.
Oh, and speaking of assistance, I should also note that no one has been able to identify the creatures that you described to me earlier. That in itself is rather peculiar, considering how many people in this city are fascinated with magical creatures. None of our experts had any answers, though. Fortunately, the Avowed are a curious lot, and are working all the harder to determine who or what you encountered. Since you ran into one of their kind again, if their bodies are still where you slew them in the woods, finding and examining their anatomy would go a long way towards solving the riddle. I will send someone out to find and retrieve them.
Help?
Is there anything we can do to help speed up the research?
Not now, I'm afraid. Now it is just a matter of giving our Avowed some time.
Close to Adro?
Did you know Wizard Adro particularly well?
He was actually the last disciple of my late master Mordenkainen. It is how he came to possess our master's last written work. We trained together for a little while, though I struck out on my own while he was still an apprentice.
Okay.
They were both far more invested in the workings of the multiverse than I was. If I'm being entirely honest, I was always a little jealous of how well they got along. Still, it is hard to imagine that both of them are gone now.
What do we do?
What should Vair and I do in the meanwhile?
Well, you're always welcome to find other work in the area. Otherwise, you have been through quite a lot in the past few weeks. Go to the inn, get some rest. Come see me again once you've had a solid night's sleep. I may have some more information for you by then.
Okay. Quest complete. Get a room at the inn. Okay. Well, so far we haven't actually seen too many side quests. So I guess we'll see if there's a side quest. But I doubt it. Where is the inn? It's interesting how they just stay there. The guards just stay there forever. Hello?
What can I do for you?
Open room?
Do you have an open room for the night?
Yeah, haven't had a lot of customers lately since most travelers aren't being let into the city. So you got your pick of the place. Just be 1 gold piece.
Yep.
Here you go.
Thank you. Now let me just show you to your room.
No. Stay away. No. Stop it. Leave me alone.
Jeez.
Go away.
What is this?
Vair! And Vair! It's okay!
No. Leave me.
Just us.
Get back. Where are they? Katra, where are they? They...
What was it?
What were you dreaming about?
You needn't pretend. You saw it too.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, so I assume...
About last night.
Please, do not speak of it.
It's just that, was the experience really that bad? Having your body stolen. I know you were scared, but those dreams you have and the way you acted when the cultists caught us...
I said not to speak of it. I want no reminder of that. But if you really insist on satisfying your childish, idiotic curiosity, then just know this. Having my soul ripped from my body was the most painful thing that I have ever experienced. I did not know that pain could be so complete or overwhelming. Not being able to do anything about it was even worse. Now be silent and go speak with the sage.
Okay. Sage... Oh. Sage, come back. Come back.
Ah, there you are. The Avowed and I have been working on your conundrum. I have some good news and I have some bad news.
Good news.
Let's hear the good news.
Well, to begin with, we have found a way to safely separate Vair's soul from your body and put it back into his own while expelling the parasite that is latched onto him.
Bad news?
What's the bad news?
The bad news, I'm afraid, is that the artifact you need to put Vair back into his own body is rather far
Hello,
away,
Arando.
and may not actually be where we think it is.
That's unfortunate.
You see, while investigating, we encountered two principal problems. Removing and transporting another creature's soul is actually rather simple if you have the appropriate knowledge or equipment.
Okay.
I've done it myself on several occasions. The problems are that Endandravaya's body is already inhabited by a living creature that may have some control over it, and furthermore, we do not know how much damage this creature has inflicted on Vair's body, nor whether removing the parasite forcibly would do even more.
Oh, jeez, okay.
For all we know, removing the creature would kill Vair's body, and trying to put his soul back into it would be, well, pointless. He would simply die as any other creature does when their body expires.
Would you miss? Well, we have a dragon in our body. And now we're trying to figure out how to get the dragon's soul out of us and back into his body.
To address this, we tracked down an artifact known as the Rod of Alignment. Its relatively simple, if exceptionally powerful function, is to set things back into their natural intended state.
Okay.
It can only do so on a limited scale and needs time to recharge, but it should do the trick.
The catch?
What's the catch?
The catch is that, like I said, we are not absolutely sure about where it is. We just have a very good guess that will at least put you on the artifact's trail.
Is that enough?
Will that be enough on its own?
Yes, though depending on how powerful the parasite is, you will likely need to weaken the creature before the artifact can extract it. Living things can resist magical effects, but weakening
totally
the target
understand
will
that.
reduce its ability to do so. The rod was last seen in the possession of Myastan Kimmerin, a morally dubious dragonborn druid.
Okay.
Without getting into too many details, he was last seen with it in Icewind Dale when going to speak to a storm giant friend of his who lives in the area. There have not been any reports of the artifact since that visit, though Kimmerin has certainly left their mark on various places without it in the intervening time, so we think it may have been left in the storm giant's keeping.
Oh, jeez.
If not, then they may have an idea of where to find it.
Icewind Dale?
Where exactly is Icewind Dale?
It's far to the north, beyond the spine of the World Mountain Range. It's about a 1,200-mile trip from here.
Jeez.
You're kidding. It took me nearly 2 weeks to come even a tenth of that distance.
Yeah, I probably should have included that in the bad news category.
Yeah, you should have. Who's Myastan?
Who is Myastan, exactly?
Myastan is his dragonborn clan name. Kimmerin has made a name for himself by protecting wild places and, well, destroying or sabotaging anyone that threatens them in any way. He has hurt a good number of people with his rather extreme methods.
Alright, it's no problem, Arando. Giants
How are
help?
we supposed to get this giant to help us?
I don't know. That is for you to figure out. I'm sure that a resourceful duo like yourselves can manage.
We'd better go.
We should get going then. Any recommendations for getting to Icewind Dale? Preferably within this century?
Well, there's a ship heading north in the next day or so. I arranged passage for you, though you will have to find other ships heading north on your own once this one stops in Waterdeep. Shouldn't be too troublesome this time of year.
Okay.
Oh, and one last thing.
Oh
One
god,
of our
water
cultists
deep?
was
Oh
able
gosh.
to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category of creatures commonly called star spawn.
Okay.
Whatever their purpose is here, it cannot be good. The few times the star spawn Gru are mentioned in our books usually labels them as minions, shock troopers, and harbingers for even greater evils and agents of ancient mad gods.
Oh god, that's great.
How they came here is unknown, but their very presence is troubling. The people working with them probably worship whatever elder god the Gru serve. I suspect that you have found a cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adro's Tower.
Okay.
They would likely have similar goals and could be using similar resources.
Insight?
This information has left Thessalon shaken. He does not seem worried so much about the Gru themselves as to what their appearance in our world might mean.
Your D&D. Yep. More info.
What else can you tell us about these things?
Unfortunately, not much. Very little is known about them other than that they come from a place beyond the known multiverse. Mordenkainen himself never dared travel to their home, as it is a place beyond human reason or understanding. Simply going there would destroy a mortal, or at the very least drive them insane.
This information has left
okay.
Thesserai shaken.
Why take
What
Vesper?
might they want with Endandravair's body?
It's impossible to say. Many creatures that come from other planes have been known to open more portals to their
Yeah, we've been
homes
dealing
and
with a cult from the
thereby
very beginning,
facilitated
Arando,
invasion.
actually. We've been dealing with a cult from the very beginning, so we knew a cult was involved, at least. But, I guess it's... Technically, we dealt with a devil cult, and now we're dealing with an old one's cult.
Theoretically, since dragons are tied to the very nature of magic in our world, they could use him as a focus for anchor point, though they would also need his soul for that, since the soul is what really ties dragons to Faerun.
Okay.
It could be that they simply need a host large enough for the parasite. There's also the possibility that they have taken his body to their home plane, in which case there is nothing we could do.
What now?
Well, that wasn't exactly enlightening. What can we do with that information?
Very little, I'm afraid. Still, I thought that you should know what you are dealing with. Keep this with you as you travel. You can use this to contact me from anywhere in Faerun at any time. If you're in dire trouble, or if you encounter something that might be very interesting to me, use
Oh,
it.
is it a sending stone?
Otherwise, abuse this privilege and I will sever the connection permanently. Now go down to the docks and you will find passage on a ship heading north. Good luck.
Oh, chapter 2 complete. 2 stats, unlocked fire shield. What? I didn't get it. No. Okay, let's open the menu. So we got 2 stat points. Okay, let's not be at negative. There we go. We literally have 2 wisdom because of our points, which is funny. Yeah, let's just not be at negatives. Yeah, so we're at least 0 from everything now, so we don't have a negative in most things. Relentless Juggernaut, okay. Alright, let's go down. Okay, where is the ship dock? There it is. Wait, this is not... I guess... Oh, are we going to the cart guy? I see. Okay. Alright, good night, Arendo. Thank you for stopping by.
Need a lift?
Icewind Dale.
The voyage north is long, and you discover an intense dislike of the sea, as you find yourself repeatedly clutching the ship's railing and spewing out various meals into the waves.
Yep.
As the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between. By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship. Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to shiver.
Ah, I see the prison inspector has caught your eye. Best hope you don't find yourself going there anytime soon, unless you have business.
What's that?
What is that place?
It's called Rivel's End, in apt name if ever there was one, as I've not known anywhere bleaker or more devoid of joy. There is a prison built to hold the worst criminals that mankind has to offer. Whether the sorry souls stuck in there deserve it or not, well, I can't say.
Again, prisons. How is it that humans are so taken with prisons, cells, and confining each other? It's unsettling.
Why is it here?
Why build something like that all the way out here?
I mean, that's kind of the point, probably.
Well, the nice and fancy folk don't want no reminders of the dirty and dangerous people that they've locked up. So they put them as far from civilization as you can imagine. Kid Interval notwithstanding.
Arriving
How much farther until port?
Not much farther at all. See, here's our harbour. Just keep heading along that there path and you'll find your way to Kid Interval. Not much of a place for southerners, between the cold and the rough company. But you'll find shelter from the blizzards, and food. Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
I'm glad we don't have to stop at Waterdeep, because that means we had to deal with a lot of stuff. Waterdeep is like...
Oh, what a miserable place.
How are you cold? I can hear you shivering. That doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Right, but shivering? Thought you needed your own body for that.
Never mind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a dismal part of the world?
Judging by what the captain said along the way, people who either don't want to be found, or have nowhere else to go.
Lovely. Well, if we are to keep our visit as brief as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest bartender or such who might have heard rumors of a giant.
Ooh, strength potion. Nice. Regeneration potion. Ask the local bartender if they know a storm giant. I feel like that is a crazy thing to ask someone, but you know what? Whatever. Actually, just before we continue, what does Fire Shield do? Use item to create the Fire Shield. Whenever you take damage, the shield erupts in flames, dealing fire damage. Oh, nice. Oh, it really does do the strength. So what is this? Smite damage is wisdom. Huh. But fireball's damage is strength. Interesting. And intelligence is the cooldown. That is interesting. And eruption damage is charisma. Interesting. Okay. Let's just put fireball on 3. I always hit 3 by default, so I'm pretty much always going to open up with fireball if I can. All right, town. $50 gold. Let's just buy this immediately. Wow. Strength, dex, whiz. Yeah, purchase. There we go. And these are 40 gold each. Nice. So that's tier 3, tier 3, and our stats are looking pretty good. 15 strength. Our wisdom's getting pretty high too, considering. It's weird how the paladin has -1 wisdom as a base, but divine smite is based off of wisdom. That feels kind of strange to me. That's the... So these are just potions, right? Yeah, these are just potions. Oh, okay, that's the cart guy. Never mind. Okay, but that is going to be the stream for today. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. That was a fun time. A really fun time. So I guess we'll be doing this once a week, because I honestly thought that it was going to be much slower, but yeah, it is not. It is a full-on campaign, it looks like. Like, it is just crazy amounts. But yeah, if you're new here, I appreciate you subscribe to me here on YouTube. I have a Twitch channel as well. I have a TikTok, public Discord server, Instagram, and a Twitter account if you like to follow. I also have a Patreon if you want to support me directly. Everything is linked in the description if you want to check it out. Other than that, I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow if you'd like to check that out. But other than that, the next YouTube stream will probably be next week, continuing this. And yeah, thank you all for being here, and I will talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.